Here's a quick video about how I built the Bush Box, my do-it-yourself off-road camper. Here's the suspension for my trailer. It's a torsion axle with an 1.5-inch wheel spacer to accommodate my Lexus wheels. This is the first day kind of getting the frame squared up and welded. There's my son helping out. I've got some guards put on for the fenders. And just still figuring out the brush guards. Those are kind of to deflect trees around the wheels instead of into the wheels. A little bit more welding get done, getting some things welded out here. This is now adding the supports for the floor. Flipped it over here so that we could get some welding done on the bottom. I added my mounts for my stabilizer jacks, a little receiver for a step, a receiver on the back for a hitch carrier. We got some of the frame welded out. That's 1 inch by 1 inch square tubing. It's 1 inch by 1 inch by 1/16 wall square tubing, in case you're wondering. And planning out some of the rear kitchen area. Some switches I made up for inside. Now we're painting the frame with Pour 15 trailer paint. Getting it all painted out. Looks a lot better once it's painted. This is putting some sealant down, getting ready to install the wooden floor. That's 3/4 inch pressure treated plywood. My son was helping me out that day. That's my boy Thandon. This is my roof rack I built. Now it's got slots in it for so that the solar panel can mount underneath the basket, basically. And then once we park or whatever, we'll be able to slide the solar panel out. Getting some trailer wiring done. This is actually just trailer lights only. Got the frame for the rear door welded in there. Some of the interior plywood put in and some of the insulation. Once the insulation was in, we could take it out and finish doing the interior plywood. There's a lot of back and forth with this project. Got the door in, kind of a first look at what the inside's going to look like with the plywood in. Trial fit the mattress out. Look at that guy, he's happy. And the lights on the switches. A couple of lights and USB ports for reading lights. There's the switches all lit up again. Insulation's back in. Windows are getting installed. Getting cut out and installed. Just all trial and error. Figuring out where things are going to go. This is my rear hatch kitchen. The door swings out and a little table folds down, and trying to decide where I wanted that sink. I think we ended up putting the sink out at the end of the door. So it all kind of folds up and tucks away inside there. Some of the trim got finished up here. Playing with some of the lighting. Trying to get something set up that we liked. This is kind of a... oh, this is the awning. Yeah, this is the first rendition of my awning mount. So basically that's going to be a 270-degree awning that spans the whole side and rear, covers the rear kitchen area and the whole door side of the trailer. That's what it looks like when it's deployed. It's quite large. Gives us lots of room underneath the awning. Having a look at what it looks like and kind of trying to figure things out. This is getting the tongue boxes set up. We figured we'd put a jerry can and a spare tire there. That's not what ended up happening. We ended up... oh, there's the step I built. It's just a receiver with some treads stepped on it. This is back to the awning mount. And the kitchen, we're going to use some license plates. That's my siding material. That's dye bond. It's like aluminum composite material. And got some of the edging on now. Some lighting done in the kitchen. Lighting done inside. The max air fan is installed now. Some nice joints on the trim. The doors trimmed out. That's the part number for the trim. This is the kitchen, all framed out and starting to get painted. Man, I hate painting. Gotta have little helpers. Right after we got to this point, we entered it in car show and ended up winning first place. That was a fun day. So that's kind of a comparison to what I kind of modeled mine after. I liked that idea and went with it. There's some pictures that I took of the outside for the insurance purposes and the inside for insurance purposes. My insurance company actually registered it and insured it as a utility trailer. That's where the spare tire ended up being. And this is the first night out, actually towing it somewhere and trying it out. Thanks for watching.